All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And Lord's, with this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and Tawadi, Bahashem, Yahushai. Bahashem Rakakwadash, for give me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, sonship comes with bearing the name. And I just want to do a real quick lesson. I was watching the Elder Apostles street ministry yesterday, I want to say. And the Holy Spirit had him keep going into about the name and bearing the name and how important it is. And, when you go into the scriptures, you can see the importance of bearing the name of Yahweh Bashem El Shai, in so much that it actually grants us sonship to Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Now, real quick, I actually looked up sonship in the Bible. Right here, I put sonship in the Bible. It says the concept of sonship appears throughout the Bible and can have multiple meanings. All right, let me make sure I got the audio on as well. Not going to be a long lesson, be a basic lesson to the believers of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. But there's new brothers and sisters waking up, if you will, every day. So some may not understand the importance of the name. But I will say this, when I first learned that I was a Hebrew Israelite, it was very, very pressed upon my spirit to have the true name. So Thawadi Bashem El Shai for that. And why was the name so important? Well, this comes to mind, so I'll get this real quick. All right, this is Baruch, the 2nd chapter. It was all prophecy. This is Baruch 2:30. It says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people." So you have to understand that us as a nation, there's a spirit of stiff-neckedness upon us. So we have to be truly grateful and thankful if Yahweh Bashem El Shai has got on our spirit to take heed, to be followers of Yahweh Shai through the men he set up, to be in order, to follow the guidelines that are given to us. Because you have a lot of Hebrew Israelites that they just believe, like, because now they know they're an Israelite, they're good. That's not the case, okay? Because there's a priesthood being established. All right, there is a body that's being perfected. And not every Israelite is a part of that body, okay? But bearing the name, okay, brings you close to the body, all right? It puts you within, you see? So you want to have this name, and you also want to be in the right spirit. Now, why did I say it brings you close to the body, but you also got to be in the right spirit? Because in Matthew 7:21, Yahweh Shai tells men that actually called on him that he never knew them, okay? So in one instant, you can have the name, but not be of the elect. Or in the other instant, you can have the name and calling upon it because you are of the elect. So it's a very heavy thing that we're involved in, all right? And it's really pressed on my spirit to express how just because you're an Israelite doesn't mean that you're A-okay. Now, ultimately, yeah, you'll have the kingdom, okay? You'll be in a ruling position, all right, in the kingdom, but you could possibly not be of the elect, and that's a scary thing. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, and we're on this journey right now. So there's a lot of criteria that come with serving Yahweh Bashem El Shai like a priesthood would. So it would behoove you to follow those spiritual guidelines that are set up to stay in the good graces of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Because I was reading yesterday in Sirach and the GNT how in the same breath Yahweh Bashem El Shai's mercy could be so great, but so can his judgment. So it's a very, very heavy thing. It says, "But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves." So this is why we cleave to being Hebrew Israelites of our quote unquote respective tribes, believe it wholeheartedly, in so much that we teach it, we push it, and we edify in it. But guess what? "And shall know that I am the Lord, their God, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name." So this is where we're at right here. This is why, when you first came in, one of the key factors that solidified the truth to you was the name. You found out you're an Israelite, And then when you heard that name, everything just clicked. Okay. But having that name also grants you sonship to Yahweh Shem Shai. So not even though every Israelite man is a son of Yahweh Shem Shai, but are you a son of Yahweh Shem Shai in the spirit? Okay. Now it says, here, let's get rid of this. I'm good with that. And we're good with that. We'll take that off. We'll go here. It says, sons of God or sons of the Most High, right? Let me see more what they got in here. What is the sonship kingdom? And actually, I even Googled it. Sonship in the Bible. It says, let me see, where is it? Yeah, sonship in the Bible, understanding sonship. Let's see what we got. Let's just Googling it, looking it up, seeing what they got going on. Okay. Oh, I like that. Adoption. We're going to go into that. It says sonship in the kingdom of Yahweh is a generic term used for both genders to prefer blah, blah, blah. They don't even know what they're talking. How are you going to say sonship is a generic term for both genders when it says sonship? Okay. So let me look this up real quick. It says, I got on my phone, in the narrative of Israel, sonship is a relationship through which the Most High made with covenantal promises to David's heir. I like that. So let's put that in real quick. Sonship. Let me just verbatim put what they put. Oh, excuse me. Let me see real quick. I got a couple precepts. I'm just kind of looking something up right now. Sonship. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Sonship. Just give me a moment. Sonship is the relation. I want to see if this pops up so I can share it with you. Relationship through which God made. Let's put it like this. And let's just see if Google finishes the rest for me. Yep. Okay. So it says, in the narratives of Israel, Yasharallah, sonship is the relationship through which Yahweh made the covenantal promises to David's heir, 2 Samuel 7:14, right, with who? Solomon, but then that got solidified through who? Through Yahweh Shai. So that's beautiful, okay, because now when you read this, we understand that Solomon is Yahweh Shai, okay? So we have become sons through bearing the name Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So what a perfect bridge to bring to this precept that I got right here. So check this out now. So now that we got that out the way, look at this. This is John 1 and 12. It says, let's start at 10. It says, he being Yahweh Shai, he was in the world and the world was made by him and the world knew him not. Right. Not all Israel received Yahweh Shai, just like now. One tall tale sign is you see a lot of guys, they push Yahweh. Okay. Immediately, first person that comes to mind is Alazar. Okay. I'll watch videos from time and time again, and I've heard him praise Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But one thing I notice is he'll mainly emphasize Yahweh over Yahweh Shai. But remember, we have no mediator to get to Yahweh, but through Yahweh Shai. Okay. So we have to go through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? So we see that even today. They choose the law more over the Lord, right? It says he came unto his own, but his own received him not, right? If Yahweh Shai came up to a Hebrew Israelite camp, for the most part, and let's just hypothetically say he didn't have on fringes, hypothetically, right? I'm just giving a hypothetical situation like today, okay? Look at how Jake treats Jake when they come up to camp. They push the law on them. They don't bring out the aspect of grace. Okay. They're not pushing the emphasis of repentance through Yahweh Shai upon our people. They actually are more in a debating spirit. So they would debate Yahweh Shai. They'd ask him where his fringes are. Let's just say hypothetically, if he didn't have them, they wouldn't open grace unto him and they wouldn't open the name Yahweh Shai in repentance to them. See, it says, but as many as received him, to them gave he power to. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of Yahweh. Look at that. See that? Even to them that believe on his name. So us believing on the name has granted us sonship to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And you have to understand that. You have to understand as a Hebrew Israelite that if you are not walking in this truth through the sufferings and examples of Yahweh Shai, you are not in the truth. And I want to say it again, just because it's pressed on my spirit to say, lessons like these may not be so bedazzling and captivating to Jake, because a lot of our people have been awoken to this truth, but they want to like a quick, fast, funny, lessons. They don't. These lessons are more for the spirit, the spiritual walk that you're in, the brothers and sisters that are suffering, waiting on Yahweh Shai. Okay, these lessons are comforting to the sincere sheep. All right, John 14:16, Yahweh Shai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So the only way you can say you're in the truth is if you have Yahweh Shai's name. Okay, you can't say, oh, I'm an Israelite, I know the truth. Nope, because the truth, by biblical definition, is Yahweh Shai. Just like when you say, what's the biblical definition of love? You have no problem going to 1 John 3 and 4, right? So what's the biblical definition of truth? You would have to acknowledge that the definition of truth, or being in the truth, is Yahweh Shai. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. See, didn't we just say that? See? So you cannot call yourself, hey, I'm gonna say something controversial. You can't call yourself a child of Israel if you don't have Yahweh Shai, because it goes, children of Israel goes into sons. Matter of fact, let's put that in. Let's do a children of Israel. All right, let's do a let's do a quick experiment here. Okay, so let's put Genesis 32 and 32. Therefore, the children of Israel. So let's go to the Hebrew of it. Okay, so when you go down into it, look, children. So it would say, if it says the children, it would say ha ban, because look, ben for children, sons. See, look, son. See, so when you look into the word children of Israel, it actually goes into sons of Israel. So even that, for you sisters believing, that should keep you humble too, because you hear so many times where women try to push their, authoritative spirit on this truth and ministry. And what do I do? And where's my position? First of all, hold on. When you go into the word children of Israel, you have to understand that word children goes back to sons. Okay, so it's Bunyam Shal Yasharala, sons of Israel, sons of the Prince of Power. See? So now you will have people tell you that you're a child of Israel, but it goes deeper. It goes into the sons. And not only that, it's on a spiritual aspect. So let's just keep going. I just got a few more. I'm going to wrap it up. It's just on my spirit to talk about this, okay? All right, we're not just Hebrew Israelites. We also have to understand in the spirit, we are sons of Yahweh Shai now. We've been given sonship, acknowledgement, okay? Remember, Yahweh said, this is my son who I am well pleased. We want to come in that stead. We want to come through that air, through that line. 1 John 3 and 1, it says, behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of Yahweh. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. And that's us. See, that's us right now. So majority of the Israelites, teachers and men, not all of them can call themselves sons of Yahweh. Now they can say that they can say Kwam Yasharala. They can say we're children of Israel. They can say you're Edomites. They can say all this. They can say the name. But if they're not of the elect, they're not going to be regarded as sons of Yahweh Bashim Shai on this side. Now they'll come back in the kingdom and be referred to as sons. But on this side, only the elect's getting that. Only the elect is getting the acknowledgement of sonship in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Shai. It don't matter if the rest of Israelites regard you as this teacher, this prolific speaker, this great debater, this bishop, this captain, this ruler, this priest. It don't matter what Jake think you are, okay? Are you a son of Yasharallah in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Shai? And the only way that is granted upon you is being predestinated, but the characteristic of that comes with what? The name. And that the sonship comes through Yahweh Shai. See how the Holy Spirit is expressing the importance of Yahweh Shai in your walk as a Hebrew Israelite? Here it is, you're a Hebrew Israelite working out your own salvation, and now you found out there is another Hebrew Israelite that you need to worship for your salvation, and that Hebrew Israelite is Yahweh Shai, okay? It's Yahweh Shai, the only begotten son, but he's a Hebrew Israelite too, but that's a stumbling block to our people. See, it says, beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it does not yet appear what we shall be. Yeah, right now, even though we've been granted access to sonship, it doesn't seem as if the benefits of sonship are manifesting. But that's the whole walk, and that's what it's going into. When Yahweh Shai was on the scene, you got to think about when Yahweh Shai was here. Yeah, people believed in him, but also people didn't. But he's the only begotten son. But remember, the servant is not greater than his master. It says, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. So right there, man. Okay, so there's a lot of benefits that come with bearing the name, and one of them is sonship. Okay, real quick, Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. Now I'm just curious, what does this word in the Greek say for children? I'm just curious. Teknon, and it was, oh, look at this, son and daughter. So it goes into son 21 times, and it refers to daughter one time. So the word children in even the New Testament goes to son. See that? It says the name transferred to the intimate and reciprocal relationship formed between men by the bonds of love, friendship, trust, just as between parents and children. So we actually have a relationship with Yahweh Bashem El Shai right now as a child would with their father. Okay, literally, not just because we know we're Israelites, but because in the spirit we have the characteristics that are required to meet this specifications. Okay, it's really heavy on my spirit to press that. Like, look, just because you know you're an Israelite, that don't mean the hurdles are over. Okay, look at this. It says, children of Yahweh in the Old Testament of the people of Israel, or the sons of Israel, as especially dear to Yahweh. In the New Testament, in Paul's writings, all who are led by the Spirit of Yahweh and thus closely related to Yahweh. See that? So this is a very important thing. There is a spiritual bond and connection that's taking place right now that Yahweh Bashem Shai is allowing us to tap into, because we are going to have to enter Jacob's trouble with the mindset that our father's father is got us. Because remember, Yahweh Shai is also referred to as a father unto us and a prince of peace. Okay, so we have to walk into Jacob's trouble as a son would, expecting his dad to protect him. You remember that? You ever had an instant when you were young, and I didn't grow up with my father like that, but I knew what it was like to have a protector as a young child protect you. So you have to have that mind entering Jacob's trouble, that Yahweh Bashem Shai is going to protect me, his son. His son will be protected. See? So this is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful thing to understand in your walk. And that also helps with forgiveness, with grace. You can't look at Yahweh Bashem Shai so distant from you. You can't be looking at the father and the son in comparison to you, as if you're nothing. You can't. Only a fool would think like that. Okay, you can't be doing that. Only a fool thinks like that. All right, you can't be. You can't have that. You can't have this. This lowly, my dad don't love me spirit. That's Malachi. Matter of fact, that's Malachi. Let's get that. Whereas thou loved us. No. We're not in that spirit. It's Malachi 1 and 2. It started 1. It says, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Right. That's like a son. Man, my daddy don't love me, man. He don't love me. That's that struggle story shit. Like, you got to get past that. Okay. That's not true. Okay. That's not true. It says, was not Esau's Jacob's brother, saith the Lord, yet I love Jacob. So this is a father. This proves sonship. If Israel is saying the Lord don't love him, then the Lord is telling his son, look, didn't I choose you over your own brother, son? Like Isaac, right? Isaac giving the blessing to Jacob over Esau. So the Lord is giving a comparison of his love for us in essence of saying how he doesn't love our quote unquote Jacob's brother Esau. So that's sonship right there. That's showing Jacob is the favorite son right there. That's showing Jacob's the good son. See? So now we're the descendants of Jacob, who the Lord loves. So that means we fall under that same umbrella. It says, verse 16, it says, man, 15, for ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption. Right, adoption. Let's go into that real quick. What does this word adoption mean? Because immediately we got to go to Romans 9 now. What does the word adoption mean? I want to see if it's the same word for Romans 9. And guess what? It is. So where's Romans? There it is. Romans 9. Look at this. Look at this. So the word adoption means what? That relationship which Yahweh was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites in preference to all other nations. We've been adopted back through sonship, and having the name has granted us access to be adopted back as sons. See, we had to be sons to be adopted. We had to be even in a position to get this adoption. Okay. Like you got Jake that are lost sheep, they're orphans, but they ain't at the orphanage. So how they going to get adopted if they ain't even there? So us having the name has granted us the ability to be adopted back to Yahweh Shemel Shai, hence why we have sonship. Romans, so just because you're an Israelite, if you're not of the elect, you don't get this adoption. You know, now you'll get all these things in the kingdom, but right now, who has the adoption? The sons. But who are the sons? Those that bear the name. Is it making sense? So you calling on Christ, you ain't a son, okay? You calling on God and Jesus, you're not a son. If you're not of the elect, you are not a son in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. You will be in the kingdom. It says, Romans 9:4, who are Israelites to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises. See? Ooh, Galatians 4:5, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoptions of sons. See? Ephesians 1:5, having predestinated us unto the adoption of sons. Look, sons, children, sons. See, if you notice, children, and then you go a little deeper, the word children goes into son. So this is all about the sonship. See? It says the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai Hamashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. So why do Yahweh Shai? That's amazing. That is amazing to actually know that. No, you're a son, brother. You're a son of Yahweh Shai. I am, yes. Why? Because of Yahweh Shai. Wow, he truly is the door. You know, he truly is the mediator. Wow. See, it says, spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the sons of Yahweh. See? And if sons, matter of fact, let's make sure that this word children, look, teknon, that means sons. See? So it's saying sons. It says, where are we at? It says, and if sons, then heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, because Hamashiach is a son, if so be that we suffer with him like we are now, that we may be also glorified together. See that? So this is the walk as sons right now. Isn't that beautiful? And being a son puts you in this category, Galatians 6:16. And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them and mercy, and upon the Israel of Yahweh. See that? The sons of Israel of Yahweh. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Okay. What's this? One more. Hebrews 2:10. It says, for it became him for whom, let me start here. For whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering. See that? So when you read in the scriptures and it's referring to sons, and you have to understand what's that's talking about, which that also cuts Christianity as well. So the sonship can only take place through the Israelite elect men and Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, so that's a private relationship between father and son. See that? So your belief cannot trump a father and son's predestined relationship that we're seeing play out right now. So, in closing, I just want to say for the sincere, brothers out there, the hopeful elect, start understanding that bearing the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai grants you sonship. Okay, so you can't just look at yourself, as oh man, no man. You have to understand you someone's son. Okay, you're not just Retha's son, or you're not just your no. We're talking about we're being identified now as the son of Yahweh Bashim Shai because of Yahweh Shai. You see that? So that's a very important thing. Okay, it's not a light thing. Okay, a father does anything for his son, So I'm gonna just leave it there. I just want to touch on that topic real quick. They're still scoffing and mocking surrounding the name, and hey, they can do that all they want. But when we go into the scriptures and look pertaining to the name and what comes with that, I would not want to proclaim that we don't have the name, because if we don't have the name, then we can't be sons. If we don't have the name, then we can't be children of Israel. If we don't have the name, we can't be children of Israel. You see? So, just want to leave it there. I hope this lesson was edifying, encouraging. I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.